This is an instructional and informational video on the F501 Mini Low Smoke Machine. When you receive the machine, you'll receive the machine and a bottle of fluid. The size of the bottle will depend on what fluid you've ordered, depending on how long you want to use the machine for. To start off with, unscrew the locking knob on the front of the machine. This opens up the ice chamber. Inside the ice chamber you'll find the power lead and the remote control. The connections are on the back of the machine. Bottom one is your power. On a few of the machines the power is hardwired permanently, so you haven't got to worry about that. And then you have the remote control. And simply plug the machine in. It'll take about 5 or 10 minutes to heat up. The machine is supplied without any fluid in the fluid bottle, so you don't get any leakage in transit. I'll screw the back up, take your fluid, while the machine heats up, the next thing you can do is fill the machine with ice. The machine takes standard ice cubes, which you can pick up from the corner shop or supermarket. They normally come in 2 kilogram bags. The machine takes approximately half a bag. Literally just spread it across the 2 sections of the ice chamber. Any big chunks break up. And simply screw the machine lid down nice and tight. When the machine is ready to go, the green light on the remote will illuminate. And then simply to operate, you can select the output. I normally start it off at maximum. You can either do manual fog, where you just press and hold the button for as long as you want smoke, or most easy to use is a continuous fog, and when you press the button the machine will start fogging, and when you release it, it will stop. You can control the output of the machine with this red knob. Some of our machines don't have this feature, it's an optional extra. And you also have a timer function on the right hand side. When you want the machine to stop, literally press the red button and the machine will stop. So as you can see, the smoke starts off low and crawls across the floor. Depending on the environment, the temperature of the room, air movement, the smoke will rise up after a short period. And then disperse. Now with the controller, I mentioned very briefly there's a timer function on the right hand side, no, the left hand side, of which you can activate, and then you can set on how long the machine is in rest mode, and then duration is how long it actually smokes for. So that's another option if you want. With the ice and the fluid, depending on how often you use the machine, will depend on how long the ice lasts. Typically, for a general party, the ice will last for a good 40 minutes or so, but the 2 kilogram bag you bought will easily refill the machine a second time. And with the fluid, a full bottle of fluid, 1 litre bottle, normally lasts 1 to 2 hours, again depending on use, but we can supply extra for you at your time of booking. As and when you use the machine, the ice will melt, and the ice drains into a small tank at the bottom of the machine. And there's 2 ways to empty the melted ice water out from the machine. You can either get a small bowl and let you just tip the machine forward, or if you want it slightly less messy, there's a little tap on the back of the machine, and again you just tip the machine backwards and let the water out. So, once you've finished your event, literally just switch off the machine, unplug from the power, remove the power lead, remove the remote control. And if you've got any ice left in the machine, remove any excess water. Then, any fluid left over, you need to make sure it is emptied out of the machine, disposed of, or sent back to us in the bottle that was provided. This is extremely important if the machine is being collected again by a courier, because any leakage during transit will cause various issues with the couriers, and that can damage the equipment, which can result in charges. Repack the cables as received and secure it in the machine. And then repack the machine in the transit case. Also, you'll find there will be a set of cable ties in the delivery. This is to secure the lids of the boxes for transit in the same method that you would have received them. And the box is now ready to be returned.